This week on It's Happening Out.
Jonathan Bailey knows you've got a full year before the first of the 2 Wicked movies premieres.
Plan to let Christmas just slide by this year, but spending it with you, it's been a whole new world.
You know, you and I were always meant.
It's all happening out tonight with your host, lesbian activist FayWhat, pansexual leather daddy Elimination, drag queen and comedian Auntie Mame, Latino muscle bear Jonathan Casañas, Gen Z political advocate Max Fenny, Gen Z bear and actor Cameron Glass, leadership coach and leather sir Mark Pettit, Indo-Caribbean artist Trinidaddy, Muslim American communications exec Cal Gajraj. It all starts right now, live on It's Happening Out.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to It's Happening Out, the world's most popular live gay television talk show. We're broadcasting live and then on demand on Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire Television, and of course, YouTube and Facebook. It's 9 p.m. Wednesday, December 20th, 2023, and I am your host, FayWhat! It's so weird how that happens here. It doesn't happen anywhere else where I say my name, but it's very weird.
Must be the Christmas spirit.
It must be. And with that, happy holidays and welcome to It's Happening Out. Hotspots Magazine Happening Out Television Network is a nonprofit 501c3 media company in the same model of PBS and NPR, but for the LGBTQ plus community. Our mission is to support the 10 pillars of our LGBTQ plus community. We want to inform and educate the key issues of our Black community, Latino, lesbians and queer women, trans, students and youth, seniors, HIV/AIDS healthcare, business, social activism, and faith. Help us support our community. Let's have some fun. It's time to drink. Woo! Yes. Who needs a shot?
Hey,
Me.
Faye.
What?
Hey, Faye. Hey, y'all. Did y'all know?
What?
Somebody celebrated a birthday recently.
Was it me? Who's that?
Let's give up 3 cheers to that sexy fire Latino. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to you. One more round. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy.
And now
I don't know the rest of the song.
Okay. Feliz Navidad. Feliz cumpleaños. Feliz cumpleaños.
I thought we were going to get into the
it.
Christmas version.
That's
Happy birthday.
It's gonna be Feliz Navidad. I can tell you how much I know. But happy birthday, my love.
Thank you, my
I wanted
love.
to try to
Thank
surprise you and give you what you normally do that for us. So I wanted to find a way. Thank you, production, for making that happen. I can like the whole pan out thing.
Yeah,
love
you
you.
deserve it.
Oh,
You deserve it. Thank you for being such wonderful to us.
Listen.
And taking the time to bless us with your wonderfulness. And tell us, how was your birthday?
Oh, my birthday was awesome. I got to celebrate with just a couple of close friends, and that's exactly what I wanted. You know, the holidays are crazy, and everybody's got holiday parties and things at work and things at home. You got so much stuff to do. People are trying to get ready to go travel. You know, you ain't got time to be celebrating FayWhat's birthday. I mean, so I do something really small. We went to Golden Girls Kitchen yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Had food, took some great pictures, had some incredible cheesecake. That's because of Fireman Derek. Oh, my God. That cheesecake was amazing.
Nice.
And it was a lot of fun. So birthdays are important. You know, you've got to reflect and think about, hey, you know, I got through this year, you know, kind of like New Year's, right? Shit sucks sometimes, but you got through it. You got to celebrate another freaking year. You know, and it's funny because I have to call my mother on my birthday because she says it's her day because she was the one who had me. So people should be congratulating her. So she sends me a message yesterday like, oh my God, you got like 400 people saying happy birthday. They should be sending those messages to me. Like, okay, Mom, whatever.
Kind of fair.
Yeah, whatever, Latina mothers. All right, folks, let's get this show started. Who needs a drink? Celebrate.
I do.
Celebrate the holidays.
Celebrating,
Vamos. So let's play our yes or no game called I'd Swallow That. I'm going to make 3 statements, and if the hosts agree, they take a shot. Here we go. Question number 1. Wicked star Jonathan Bailey wants us all to get ready to have our minds blown by the highly anticipated 2-part movie musical when it finally hits theaters in 2024 and 2025. Of course, we're talking about Wicked. Talking to People magazine recently, he shared the experience of filming the movie, working with Ariana Grande, watching Michelle Yeoh sing, working opposite Cynthia Erivo, and what fans of the beloved musical should expect. Wicked Part 1 is scheduled to hit theaters on November 27th, 2024. That's a year away.
Jesus.
Question number 1, I'd swallow that. I believe Jonathan Bailey when he says Wicked movie will blow our minds.
I'm going to do a shot only because of the co-stars.
I don't know,
Afraid
you
to take
guys.
my shot. John, go. Why aren't you taking your shot? Tell me.
Straight up, like history shows, like these musicals that they adapt to screenplays fail us, and they fail us hard, and it's so sad that I'm just anticipating like a letdown. But I did hear one riff. That part that's that part, I did hear that, and it's pretty legit.
Ariana's, right?
No, it's Cynthia Erivo's.
Really?
Which I love her. I love her voice. So I feel like the music is going to be good. I just feel like the rest of it might be a little bit of a letdown. I don't know. I just have a bad feeling about it.
And I hope you're wrong.
Me too.
Yes.
You know, they're my two favorite musicals. I'm a huge musical nerd. If there is a musical, I'm going out to go see it, regardless of what it is, if it's good, bad, or indifferent, right? But my two favorite ones are Wicked and Rent. And unfortunately, Rent was made into a movie that failed miserably and had incredible people in it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think what they should do is film what's on stage that's working. I just saw Waitress in theaters.
Oh, I love Waitress.
That shit was fire.
Was it really?
Like Wicked is great already as a stage production. Just slap that on the theaters and just keep it moving.
That's it. You
can
think
make it
so?
work. But I'm sorry. So I just like, Cynthia is amazing. So, you know, I want to see that what she brings to it, how she brings it a little bit differently. And Michelle Yeoh, let's see her go from the judo karate superstar, the drama, to now like singing, like give us all the best that Michelle has to offer. So that's why I'm a little excited to come out of the comfort zone, give us something new. And again, who doesn't like looking at Cynthia? I can look at the screen all day and just look at Cynthia and just be like, yes, mama.
Yeah.
Okay, mama. Yeah.
Yeah. And what are they going to give us until November to keep us interested? And this is a whole freaking year away.
Well, not them.
Right? And there's two. You said there's 2 movies.
Yep.
Okay. There was only 1 musical. If the first one sucks, you think I'm gonna go see the second one? I mean, I'm not gonna go.
Well, the thing is, the first act is, I mean, it's pretty long. The first act is so good. The second act sucked. It's like, it's a throwaway. Like we were talking about earlier. Like after you see the first act, you see her kind of get on her broom and fly away. Like you could just go home. Like there's no point in watching the rest. The music isn't that great.
Let us tell you real quick. Alphaba and Glenda go to a school, right? They want to how to get their powers up to par, right? Okay, Alphaba comes into her own power and she decides to go, F you, I'm out of here. I'm going to defy gravity. Done.
Clip out. Done.
Right. So maybe it's gonna go to a whole new world. Maybe it's a whole new musical. Like maybe they're gonna add some blessings that we just need to.
We'll see.
To rejuvenate our lives.
We'll see. But again, the gays love Wicked. We love musicals. If you're gonna do it right. And the cast looks like you're gonna do it right. We're hoping that it all comes out fantastic. All right. At a small rural Missouri high school. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. That just went all the way over there.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
A blessing of live TV.
No, right? My teleprompter went all the way to the top. So, but I know that the next story that we're going to talk about was going to be about the 2 Missouri moms. The 2 Missouri moms that are also teachers that, unfortunately, because they don't make a lot of cash at their jobs, they've had to take a side gig on OnlyFans, and unfortunately, they both know about each other and are making that money work. So right there it is. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, production. Thank you, my work husband. I love you, David Hopkins. All right. So 2 English teachers shared a secret. Both were posting adult content on OnlyFans. The site provides an opportunity for those willing to dabble in pornography to earn extra cash, which they do not get by working in relatively low-paying fields like teaching. However, some people have lost their jobs, raising questions about personal freedoms and how far employers can go to avoid stigma related to their employees' after-hours activities. Something similar has happened at St. Clair High School with 28-year-old Brianna Coppage and 31-year-old Megan Gaither. Question number 2, I'd swallow that. Teachers are being outed for moonlighting in adult content. I think they should be allowed to. Especially those two teachers. They can get it.
They look, yeah, they could get
Oh my God.
I'm
drinking
I was
all of
thinking the
this.
same thing. They could get it.
No, they're put them back on the screen,
Stunning.
please. They are so pretty.
Stunning.
Well, not those pictures, but the other pictures.
I like her OnlyFans picture. Anyway.
Well, I think, as a former teacher, the great thing is this is true. Like teachers often have to find other ways to supplement their income. We do after school programming. We do before care. We do weekend tutoring.
Weekend jobs. Yeah.
All of that. And then, being a teacher, when you look at opportunities such as sex, anything that has sex and then children, families, educators get real crazy. When I was in the classroom, I never divulged being who I was, my authentic self. Because you never want to get tied into being a sexual pervert, as they related to say. And so I think that people need to be allowed the opportunity and the freedom just to be whoever they are and live because you're not giving us extra money. You're not giving anyone extra money. Rent still has to be paid.
Yeah.
Give them the authority and the freedom to do what they want to do.
Look, life is expensive, okay? And teachers are mother effing saints. We know how much they make. They make shit, especially here in Florida, right? Where they can't even be authentically themselves. Right. And they're still teaching our students the future they're teaching, right? It's like, I don't get it. You've got to want to be a teacher to be a teacher.
Yeah.
That's got to be, that's got to be in you.
So
because
teaching is a calling. I will tell you, I know many folks who went to school for teaching, passed the practice, passed all those tests. The first month in, they were like, no, I'm out. And again, I started 25 years later, teachers give food when children have no food. Teachers provide crackers. The system doesn't. Shoes, coats, and gloves. Paper and pencil, so I have done all those things. When state test comes, we make sure children eat. Because they often may not, especially you work at low-performing schools or poverty-driven schools.
Yeah.
So like you said, they don't get those benefits, and we forget about it. Money still has to be made. Children still need to be eaten. These children need to be taken care of.
Yeah, it depends on the state you live in. Like Florida is not really known for wealthy teachers or for high salaried teachers. In this instance, it's a little tricky. I want you to do OnlyFans. I'm pro OnlyFans. I'm pro pornography. I'm pro sex
Except
work.
for yourself.
But no, I'm trying. I might just jump into it now. Before I get too old, bitch, I need to kind of show some ass. But I think when you're mixing children in it, look at all the kind of the stigma that we got in terms of grooming and the types of books and all these kind of things when you talk about sex and gender identity and these types of things, it becomes a little tricky. So I think, for sure, find a way, find a second hustle. If this is working for you, then jump ship. I don't think you should be a teacher as much anymore.
Exactly.
Listen, I was in love with 2 of my teachers, and I could not focus. All I wanted to do was imagine them naked, and it didn't work for me.
Mrs. Rodriguez, she did it.
Yo,
I couldn't learn.
Mrs. Rodriguez could get it. I would do.
Oh my God,
She could get it.
Listen, the Spanish teacher, I thought I knew Spanish, right? So I'm like, screw it, she's hot, and I get to be in her class. Oh my God, she was so gorgeous.
So gorgeous.
So gorgeous. So gorgeous. Listen, these teachers, again, we live in 2023, 2024 is coming right around the corner. When you sign that paper to start a new job, you basically give your life to these people. Now you can't put certain things on social media, you can't do this or that could also mean your job. How much is we
is
give
too much?
enough?
Yes. How much is too much?
Well, the thing is,
at the end of the day, if I'm doing what I'm doing after hours, should have no effect on what I'm doing with these kids, especially if I'm that consistent person that child has in their life. So if I go home at night and do X, Y, and Z, it has nothing to do with what happens 8 to 5.
Yeah, but those worlds can get crossed, and you're an extension of the public school system, right? Like, for instance, I was in a financial firm, and they kept telling me, you're not allowed to be on TV without our permission. You can't talk finance without our permission. And it was because on my LinkedIn or in my social media, the name of the company was under mine. So I was an extension of that brand. So if I did anything that was not part of their brand, I was liable, right? Or they were liable, and I could essentially get fired. You're an extension of the public school system. So if you're doing this, then Lord knows what's happening in the conference rooms or in the hallways.
That you're making.
It is an assumption.
I worked in 3 different districts, Baltimore, DC, and here. And the only thing they make you truly sign is that you will never get arrested, you will never get a record. Like, you would do those things. However, what you do during this time is what you evaluated on.
Sure.
And so I think I just want to push back on that because I can still be the best person ever and still go out and rob a bank.
For sure.
And so, to your point, yes, they can now have other caveats and say, hey, once you join our teachers and our teachers union, you have to now portray yourself in such a way. You cannot talk to the media. You can't do those certain
a
things.
moral clause,
A moral
something
clause,
like
absolutely.
that, right?
That's a little bit different. But no one going to the gate. But just to be able to police how I make money is a little bit touchy to me.
Yeah, no, I get it. Cameron, any thoughts?
There's an
Santa?
Yeah, I put the ho in ho ho ho, baby. So let me talk. So there's an aspect on moral coding of what a school wants to represent. We have Catholic schools, Christian schools, Jewish schools, public schools, and private schools. You know, are you signing up for a morally aspect that doesn't align with that school? And if they say, oh, well, we don't find that, where in my contract does it say that? Where do you actually tell me, like, don't do this, don't do that? At what point is it not okay to do something that makes me money, makes me happy, and is a side hustle?
Yeah. All right, let's move on. I'm going to definitely sign up for their OnlyFans. So I don't give a shit.
Me too, though.
Screenshots.
And I'm gay.
I'm just telling you. Next up, a wellness and lifestyle brand and company founded by the American actress Gwyneth Paltrow, Goop, has released a best under 100 gift guide for you that you can buy a little something for your in-laws, or your dog walker, or your kid's favorite teacher, or your queer book club crew, because everybody's got a queer book club crew, and everyone in between. We think that you will find something special in it for your date or partner too. Before the end of this segment, I need all of you to tell me where you are buying my Christmas present. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. And not from Goop. I'd swallow that. The Goop guide, the Goop gift guide, the world's best under 100 gifts is where I'm going to turn to this Christmas.
So I went to Goop and I found your perfect gift.
Did you, Dame?
So it was called the original hot fudge.
Oh.
Ooh.
And it said, you know, you get to scoop it, you can swivel it, save and repeat. Then I looked at it further. That's an elimination. So you get me for Christmas.
Hey! I was gonna say, are you shitting on her chest? I don't know. I was confused.
This is all hot fudge, baby. All hot fudge.
I don't know. I think gift giving under $100, like, because you know, like okay, you're not obligated to give everyone a gift, you know, but you also want to give your doorman or whatever.
Your dog walker, like little things like that.
Yeah, those like gifts under $100 are always the hardest because I went through the Goop guide as well, and some of it was like matcha tea or latte.
It was real.
Like or like a cleanser. Like if I gave you a bar of soap,
I'd throw that shit right back.
You would be
because I would think that like I'm like Cameron and I don't shower, right? Like if you're giving me soap.
Yeah, but Cameron, you should accept it and use
if I
it.
get soap. Are you kidding me? Don't you know who I am?
Accept it and use it. But it is weird.
Yes.
It is weird to buy like the random gifts. Like when I buy my fiance a gift, like I know. Well, first of all, he writes a big ass list, so I know what to get him. But it's specific to that person. No, his whole family gets a list every year. But it's weird giving you an item like a sock or a pen.
Yeah.
Like I find those. I'd rather not give you something, and I'd rather you not give me something.
Yeah.
If it's gonna be a throwaway gift.
Or is it like the fruit cakes that some people give you, or like I'm in sobriety and I constantly get wine bottles, and I'm like, okay, right? But regifting is okay, all right?
Regifting is great.
I'm here to tell you that regifting is okay. Okay, my birthday was yesterday, right? So for a lot of years, I would only give presents to people who gave me a birthday gift, right?
Yeah.
I was like, F you. If you didn't think about me during my birthday, I ain't thinking about you during Christmas. Only good thing about having a birthday that close to Christmas. That's it.
Right.
But you don't, I think the older you get, the circle of people that you give gifts to kind of gets smaller. You know, it's kind of like your parents, your partner's parents, kids, if it's involved, blah, blah, blah. The big gift is your partner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking Teresa to Pink. Those freaking tickets cost me an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Which is enough.
Did you just? Okay, I'm gonna say it. Oops, sorry.
She doesn't watch this show.
She's busy saving lives. She doesn't want to know what I'm doing.
Nah, but it's very true. It's very weird giving gifts that's outside of your circle. Like I don't even give my cousins or my brothers gifts anymore. Like we're like, yo, we got enough nieces and nephews and grandchildren.
Kids.
Yeah, fuck all that noise.
That's different. Yeah, but also even between friends. Like I have a really good friend, Mark Matarana. You guys, if you live in Wilton, you know who Mark. He's the first lady of Wilton, right? He gave me a pair of boots for Christmas. They're not even my size, okay? But they're badass boots, okay? There's a whole size and a half bigger. So like every time I did an event, I wore them. I had to put socks in them, right?
You got a whole bunch of socks and put stuff.
And they look amazing. But I would be scared to give somebody. I would be scared to give another girl a pair of shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's just hard.
Not me. I'm good at picking shoes.
Taught. I know. We were taught. I was taught. You never give someone boots because they can walk. No, those superstitions. They can walk out your life. Or the watches where they can keep time on you. So I'm always really concerned concerned about those kind of gifts when I'm working with a partner or dealing with a partner. So I'm very personalized. I want to something that you're gonna always remember me by or if whenever you use it. But let me ask you this question. I've had this situation where it was someone who I was kind of dating, smashing for a minute, and I bought them a gift, and they said, "Hey, I don't know how to receive it," and they felt really. They felt offended
because they hadn't gotten you something.
That's what I took it. But I was like, it's not about what you gave to me. It's my willingness and gift to you.
But is it?
Did you expect something back?
I did not. It was really from the, it was really, I promise you, it was from the kind of my heart. And after that, I was like, I can't look at you the same, because what you now show me is we've been hanging out daily for a little while now.
For like a week, and you got them for a gift. We've been hanging out daily.
It was Thanksgiving. I'm gonna tell you what happened. It was Thanksgiving. It was Thanksgiving.
Daily, okay.
It was Thanksgiving, and I was smashing on the regular. And again, appreciation of spending your time, spending my time.
Yeah. Smashing, yes.
And that part, like, so like you said, the circle that you give. But so now for me, if you're not one of the friends or someone that I talk to on a regular, I'm really fearful about giving a gift. I just won't, because I don't want that rejection. Like, rejection is really hard, especially when it comes from the heart.
No, I accept gifts, so don't be like weird about it. Just give me the gift, and I'm like,
I ain't smashing, so I ain't giving shit. But no.
Who said we ain't gonna smash though? Who said we ain't gonna smash though?
Jonathan always says thank you for his gift.
Right.
All right. Always. Well, folks, that's I Swallow That. Next, our Hotspots magazine will celebrate 39 years this fall, and it has been documenting the LGBTQ plus lifestyle and is the inspiration of our Hotspots queer entertainment this week. Hallmark Channel is making a little bit of Christmas history with its first holiday movie centered on a lesbian romance named Friends and Family Christmas. Wow, what a sad name. Humberto Gonzalez and Ali Lirbert, who directed the holiday sitter, star in Hallmark's groundbreaking Christmas film. It follows New York transplant and artist Daniela Gonzalez, who is set up on a blind date with Amelia Liebert, and a lawyer who's turned to working nonstop after a broken engagement. They agree to pretend they're dating to appease their parents for the holidays, but as they spend more time together, the pair inevitably start falling for each other for real. Since its release on December 17th, the movie is getting a lot of love and appreciation from the queer community. As a lesbian, I could not have asked for better entertainment than this. This is what I'm asking for. Me and the rest of the lesbians can't wait for this movie. Let's take a quick peek.
You know, I'd planned to let Christmas just slide by this year, but hanging out with you, it's been a whole new world.
You know, you and I were always meant to meet.
Friends and Family Christmas.
That was cute. The Hotspots queer entertainment is history is made as Hallmark's first lesbian holiday romance is a reality.
That's the first one?
Well, no, because, you know, we keep on doing these stories about Hallmark doing the first ever this, the first ever that. I think this is the first lesbian one for the holiday that Hallmark is doing. And, you know, I mean, I might watch, right?
Like, you know what?
I mean, if it's on my TV, fuck, I'm gonna let it on. But hey, wait, so did I hear you right? So like the parents, to appease their parents, they decided to pretend they were together?
Yes.
That's an interesting family dynamic. I love that.
Their parents are supportive. You're paying.
They're like, make me happy. You know, date that girl.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe
cute. That's
the first lesbian centered, like meaning because we've all seen movies where the lesbian co-star is that person who's the wingman,
the lesbian
friend. And so I'm all for like giving the women their moment, the lesbians their moment to shine. And then the second, the fact of the diversity of that part, I think that's also incredible. That we just don't see a mayonnaise-ish type situation that we always see when it comes to these gay movies or that. So let's give that a moment as well.
Thank you for that, because unfortunately, when I think of Hallmark, I think white mayonnaise. White men, and women. I think of Candace, whatever her name, Kirk Cameron's sister.
Oh yeah.
I think of her. You know what I mean? And this is not what I saw on the screen now. It was a lot more inclusivity and a lot of differences in people, and that was something that I didn't expect from Hallmark.
Right.
It's probably going to be just as corny as the straight ones, so that's fun.
But love is love, and I'm glad.
Love is love. Corny is corny.
But I'm getting again the melanation, because we talked about this before. Like the Hallmark gives you all mayonnaise, even the gay characters are all very, very, very much mayonnaise, with the side hustle of that melanated friend who comes in and comes out, or that friend
should not be in the snow.
Right? You know, that's only dating snow. Yeah. I mean, so we gotta look at that. Love comes in so many different characters, and I know many of lesbian women or many of my siblings who need someone to know that love exists even during these sad, horrible times. and now they have it on the screen. Like, so I think that's so awesome.
And it's very important to have these quintessential, stereotypical, boring and tired Hallmark movies that are reproduced every month, every year for the holidays, to have a lesbian, queer-centric storyline. And I just think it's very important to have that.
Absolutely.
No, and I love
Is it important to you?
No, I mean, I don't.
It's a lesbian. Amazing.
God, you know I don't
my best favorite. As a lesbian, it's the best thing.
Hey, no, honestly, you know that I can't sit here and speak for every lesbian, but I will say that in my 20s, if I saw a movie like this on Hallmark, I probably would be like, wow, there's hope for the future. I might get married. I might, I would have probably more hope, than that. So I am happy about it.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
All right.
Yeah.
And they're hot. Next, we are proud of our special partnership with Sunshine Cathedral, the world's largest queer church right here in Fort Lauderdale. Supporting that partnership, we are broadcasting from our permanent set here at Sunshine Cathedral at the Happening Out television studios. We broadcast Sunshine Cathedral Sunday International Service at 10:30 a.m. every week. Next, each week at It's Happening Out, we ask our hosts about what is important to them. But the twist is that it must be in just 30 seconds or you will hear me scream like a crazy lesbian. We call this segment, What's on Your Mind? And it's sponsored by Jets Pizza. Jets is the LGBTQ plus pizza of choice. Yeah, there it is, FayWhat. What's up? What's on my mind is the deep dish Detroit-style pizza, or perhaps the cauliflower thin crust. He's making love to that pizza. Jets Pizza has been with It's Happening Out for 4 years, and their Bigger is Better campaign captured our attention. And of course, they're talking about their services. What did you think they were talking about? Jet supports a huge variety of LGBTQ plus events and nonprofits. Stop eating the pizza, John. With more than 400 locations nationwide, they are considered one of the best franchise opportunities in America. And that's why Jets Pizza is our sponsor of What's on My Mind. So what's on our minds for Christmas? What's on our minds in general? What's on your mind, Cameron Glass?
What's on my mind, as we celebrated moments ago with Faye, it was her birthday. Other December birthdays. Don't forget to check in on your friends who have these December birthdays. They don't get blended into the holidays. They don't get mixed in with Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Christmas, and everything else. We have our special days too. My birthday was last week. Nobody remembered. It's
oh my God, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Oh shit. Shot. Production, we need a shot. We need a shot.
Well, we'll take it right here.
Yeah, we have an extra one right there. Take it.
Happy birthday, Cameron.
Cameron, and I would tell you that now that I know your name, because it took me about like 8 months.
It took 8 months.
It took 8 months to stop calling him actor. Do you remember that?
Actor Gordito, you name it.
No, it was out of work actor.
That one.
For the first 8 months, I called him out of work actor. But no,
correct.
Elimination, you are an awesome addition. Elimination is an awesome addition. Wow. Cameron, you're great sitting next to Elimination.
Thank you, Bacardi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, love, for sure.
Thank you. So remember your December birthday, friends. That's what's on my mind.
Remember Cameron's name as well.
Remember Cameron's name.
Wow. Wow. I'm so sorry, folks. I really do adore, what's his name again?
Cameron.
Cameron, that's it. He's a sweetheart. And since he started bathing, I really like him.
I know, you smell so much better.
You smell
Thank
so
you.
much better. That bath soap that we gave you last Christmas is working.
Right.
That goop is working.
That goop is gooping you up. All right, Elimination, what's on your mind, my friend?
I'm thinking about the time when I called him somebody else's name on camera too. It was not just
You called me Jonathan.
I did call you Jonathan.
Oh, you did? I was there.
Right. So what's on my mind is, it is the holidays, and so, it's okay to have a moment. If you're dealing in a moment where you just don't feel well, you're not sure how to deal with the world, it's okay to have that moment, but I encourage you not to sit in it. I'm speaking in my statements. I am not going to allow myself to sit in that moment. So it's okay to treat yourself on Christmas. If you're not receiving a gift, take yourself out, buy yourself a gift, do something to make you happy, because the world does not need to revolve around what you have and what you may be getting later, but you can take control of what you have now. I plan on going to the movies on Christmas Day. I do plan to see The Color Purple. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Because I do not have any decorations up. I have nothing up for Christmas, but I am not going to allow that to dictate my personal feeling. And so I say to our viewers and my siblings out there, it's okay, but don't sit in it. Don't allow yourself to stay in it and fester in it. Have your moment, cry it out, relieve it, and start over again, because tomorrow is a brand new day.
All right. Thank you so much, Elimination. Jonathan Casañas,
Well,
what's on your mind, man?
Elimination took it from me. I've recently been going through a lot of changes. You guys know about some of the transitions I've made.
Yeah.
So shit's been weird. Like, I want to say they're tough, but like, I'm not sad about some of the shit that I've been going through recently. But I do want to make a change. Like, I definitely want to be someone new in the new year. Like, I want to fucking change it up, be someone hotter, nicer, funnier, more inspiring. So that's my new shit. I want everybody to be on the same tip. Come the new year, start new, be fresh, wash your face, brush your teeth more often, maybe floss and go to the dentist because your shit stink.
Oh.
And I feel like
Why'd you look at me when you said that?
And I feel like it's gonna be a good year. I just feel hopeful. And I think, just kind of doubling on what Elimination said.
I love that.
Just fucking be amazing.
Squat and fuck. Yeah.
Just fucking be amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But Jonathan, you already are. You are such an incredible person. So if evolution, if getting better is your want for 2024, that's attainable for all of us, right?
Yes.
Just be a better version of ourselves now.
Yeah, and do it small, because some people be like, I want a $300,000 job, or I want to save the world. No, bitch. Maybe start by taking a walk around the block, or doing your groceries every Thursday instead of every 2 weeks. Start small, and you'll get there.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
And also on our mind is the great Jets Pizza.
Take a look around these streets. Do you really think we woke up one day and said, yeah, the world needs more pizza? Nah, just a better one. Better, like the world's best pizza, Jets Detroit-style pizza. Hand-pressed and baked to the thickest, crispiest crunch. You're welcome. Now visit jetspizza.com and save. Click on hot deals for special offers in your area. Jets, better because it has to be.
Thank you, Jets Pizza. Next, let's have a playful conversation about sex with our game called Shag, Marry, Chop. It's Christmas, and we are settling in for a well-deserved long winter's nap. It's South Florida, so baby, it's cold outside. Not so much. Sort of. I want Santa to come down the chimney.
It's 69.
But the question is, which Santa's going to come down the chimney? So let's play with some of the most famous film Santa Clauses in life, okay? Scott Calvin, that was played by Tim Allen.
Yes.
Or Santa Claus movie, in the Santa Claus movie. Blake Thorne, who was Santa with muscles. Thank you. In A Bad Mom's Christmas. All right, was that? Oh God, this. Okay.
That's
all right.
fine. That's fine.
I'm so sorry.
Happy
this is
birthday.
written kind of crappy. So let's play. Ty Swindell, right?
Yes.
The last one.
Swindle.
Okay, here it is. A Bad Mom's Christmas, and Ty's not even on there. So, all right, it's
Blake Thorne's not even on there.
It's okay, no problem. So let's begin. Let's begin by playing Shag, Marry, Chopper. We're going to begin with Elimination.
Yes.
Production, if you could please keep the names up on the screen because we don't know what they are, that'd be awesome.
So I am,
Elimination,
yes.
you kick us off.
I got
shag?
I got you, my sibling. I am going to shag Blake Thorne. He just seems a little angry. I feel like I can bang him in his chest while I'm fucking him and bang him in his nose and like do some kind of choking and be rough and like just rough and like, smack him around a little bit, pinch him.
That sounds abusive.
Put him in elimination chamber, do some things.
What?
And then be
elimination chamber? What's that?
So there's restraints there. There's a whole St. Andrew's cross there. There's a table there. There's lots of things in the chamber. So I just want to throw him in there, do what I got to do, and then like.
I'm scared of you, girl.
Put his
turn down at the same time.
I'm hard right now.
Put his bag by the door. Be like, all right, thanks, and close the door. So I'm gonna marry Todd Swindle only because I want to do that to him over and over and over and over and over.
What,
again.
swindle him?
Yeah, I'm gonna swindle him all day. I'm like swindle stick, like a whole kind of swindle stick. And production, this was very mayonnaise-y. I love you for that. And so I'm gonna chop Scott Calvin. Yeah, thanks.
Okay.
Ain't nothing I can do for you, my Santa Claus, but keep you moving. Thank you for the gifts.
Oh, all right, okay. Cameron Glass, who are you going to shag, marry, chop?
I'm going to shag, and I have to be very specific here, Scott Calvin in Santa form specifically.
Okay.
That Santa is beautiful, but Scott Calvin as that skinny old man ain't doing it for me. But that beautiful beard, that beautiful curl mustache, that gut he's got, I'm just like...
The cosplay, I'm loving it.
The cosplay, yes, ma'am.
Like Santa on Santa love will be hot.
Oh, yeah. We're going to put the ho, ho, ho in the holidays, baby. Marry, I'm going to marry, if I'm not blocking his name, Blake Thorne, because as Elimination said, that beautiful muscle beast of a deity of holidays. Oh, those rubber gloves. I'm just...
It's going to stick.
Yeah, the rubber gloves.
He is. You and I were thinking the same thing.
That's what I was scared of.
All I saw was him. All I saw was him like laying on top of it. Did you see when he do it again? Do that pose again. That was him resting on top of the glove.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'll never look at those black gloves the same.
No, you won't, baby. No, you won't.
God, Jonathan Casañas.
Well, my shit just changed up because of the rubber gloves. So
we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Move on.
No. Because I'm a little. So I'm going to shag Ty Swindle because he's fine, and I just want to see what that's like. Definitely not my type, but I'm just scared of Blake's gloves. I'm not trying to get fisted. This is not where we're headed for that.
But why your cheeks rose though?
So I got nervous. I got nervous.
Really get excited.
I got nervous.
That elimination chamber you were talking about.
That scared me real bad. So Blake, sorry, I'm a choppy, but I have to marry Scott Calvin. Like that Santa for sure is legit. I can see that every day and not have a problem with it. I would lay on top of it. I'll sit on it. I'll cuddle him at night. He sounds and seems so warm. So I got you bouncing on top of Santa's belly. Yes.
Santa.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I don't know what just came out of. Yeah. So anyway, that's my shag bar top.
The weather outside is frightful, but inside here is very delightful. I'm still loving it.
Definitely delightful. And so that's it. That was Shag, Marry, Chop. And folks, that's it. Another week with It's Happening Out. You sat right here at the LGBTQ plus kitchen table as we kikied on the things that are super important to our community. It's Christmas. Christmas time is difficult. We have spoken about that, right? This year has been tough for a lot of people. I don't think anybody's had a perfect year. But guess what? You get to make 2024 your year, all right? You, right there. It's your year. And you know how you're going to do it? With Cuban traditions. That's how you're going to do it.
Yep.
Let me tell you why, okay? I'm married to a Cuban, so this is the truth. For New Year's, right? That bitch takes a suitcase and she runs around the corner with it. You've got to do that, all right? Or you can put it in your car and take it for a drive, okay? After midnight, you have to do that. You have to eat your 12 grapes.
Yep.
Make sure that you do that. You also got to put some money in your mailbox because that means that more money is going to come out.
in. Yep.
And you've also got to make sure to have sex on New Year's.
Woo!
So the New Year will bring you more.
And you got to
sex.
fill a bucket of water and throw it out in the street as you're throwing away your bad energy.
Yes, to throw out all the bad energy from 2023. All right. These things may sound silly, right? But imagine if this is a way that you're going to get an amazing 2024, wouldn't you do it? So I invite you to go and look that up. Oh, don't forget the 12 grapes. Okay. They got to be the purple ones.
Purple,
okay.
for sure.
All right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So folks, we invite you to follow our 501c3 nonprofit experiment. Is our LGBTQ plus community important to you? Our mission means that we deeply believe it is. Thank you for joining us and taking a little time to have some fun with us. I'm FayWhat.
The birthday girl. The birthday. The birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hold on.
Happy
Cameron, it's your
birthday to
Happy birthday.
you.
To you. To you.
Happy birthday to you.
To you. To you. To you.
Happy birthday, dear Faye.
What?
Happy birthday to you.
Yes! Woo!
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday.
And remember, if it's important to you,
It's happening now.
good night. Until next time.
Good night.